Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So today we are going to speak about yoga and how to practice yoga in modern age. Yoga is a very popular word nowadays, and many people interpret it in many different ways. Today we'll try to understand the authentic meaning and practice of yoga. It also reminds me of a very nice katha story in Srimad Bhagavad Puran. There was one king called Ambrish Maharaj. Ambrish Maharaj, during his time, was the emperor of the whole planet. He was a very powerful king. All his subjects, Praja, were extremely happy with him. And the reason was Ambrish Maharaj was a very saintly personality. He was pure devotee of Lord Krishna. Whole day he will spend his time in worshipping the Lord. He is king, but still he will personally go to the temple of Krishna and with his hands clean the temple, sweep the temple. With his eyes he will take beautiful darshan of Krishna. With his ears he will hear the various pastimes of Krishna. He will hear the holy name of Krishna. With his tongue he will chant the holy name of Krishna. With his tongue he will eat prasadam of Krishna. With his nose he will smell flowers offered to Krishna. And he will engage whole body in the service of Krishna. So much so that he will engage his mind completely absorbed in devotional service to Krishna. Ambrish Maharaj became so popular devotee that even demigods would talk about him. One day Durvasa Muni, he is a very big yogi, very powerful yogi, Durvasa, he went to heavenly planets. And wherever he was going, whomever he was meeting in heavenly planets, the Devtas, they were all talking about Ambrish Maharaj, the glories of Ambrish Maharaj, appreciating Ambrish Maharaj's pure devotional service. So Durvasa Muni became little envious. He said, I will go and test Ambrish Maharaj. Ambrish Maharaj at that time was performing fasting. He fasted for whole 1 year. And then he wanted to break his fast on Dwadashi, the next day of Ekadashi. Ekadashi comes twice a month, 11th day after Purnima or Amavasya, and that is the day of Lord Hare, where devotees, Vaishnavas, fast from beans, grains, pulses, and they practice increased amount of devotional service. So Ambrish Maharaj didn't even take water for the whole time. And the next day of Ekadashi, Dwadashi, on the Dwadashi day, one should break his fast at a particular time as per the tithi. So the day Ambrish Maharaj was about to break his fast on Dwadashi, Durvasa Muni arrived. And a Brahmana, Durvasa Muni, a yogi, coming as a guest of the king was very hospitable. He respectfully welcomed him, offered him his obeisances, offered him a seat to sit, and he requested Durvasa Muni to please have meal, prasad at his palace. Durvasa Muni was accompanied by few of his disciples, and he immediately agreed. He said, yes, I will have meal at your place, but now I will go to river and take bath. After that I will have. And Durvasa Muni departed for the river. Ambrish Maharaj was waiting for Durvasa Muni, and he thought, this is my guest who is a powerful yogi and a Brahmana. Before the guest, the host should not eat. So Ambrish Maharaj was waiting that Durvasa Muni will come. Durvasa Muni will eat his prasad meal, and then I will break my fast. But Durvasa Muni intentionally got delayed. He took long time in taking bath in the river, and the time to break fast on Dwadashi was nearby. When hardly few seconds were remaining, Ambrish Maharaj was thinking what to do. If he have his meal, then it will be offense to Durvasa Muni, because the guest should have first. If he doesn't have, then it will be offense to Ekadashi, because the fast has to be broken on particular time. So Ambrish Maharaj called his ministers and he consulted with them. What should I do? Some ministers said, no, you have. Ekadashi is important. Some ministers said, no, don't have. Durvasa Muni will feel offended. It is disrespect. So they were giving confusing advices. So Ambrish Maharaj himself is a very great personality. So he himself, based on scripture, decided at the last second, I will have water. Taking water is not equal to taking meal. So it is not like host is taking before guest, because water anybody can take even if the guest has not taken his meal. So this will not offend Durvasa Muni. At the same time, for one who has not eaten anything or drunk anything, one who has done nirjal fasting, for him taking water breaks the fast. So it will respect Ekadashi also, and it will be respectful to Durvasa Muni also. So Ambrish Maharaj drank water, few sips of water, and then he waited for Durvasa Muni to come. And then Durvasa Muni arrived. Intentionally he delayed himself so that there is some mistake by Ambrish Maharaj. So when Durvasa Muni arrived, Ambrish Maharaj requested him, my dear Munivar, please have a seat, your meal is ready. And Durvasa Muni, who is a very powerful yogi, he can see past, present, future. So he thought, my dear king, very angrily he spoke, I know you drank water before me. What kind of Vaishnava you are? What kind of host you are? You can't wait for your guest for few minutes. I was taking bath and you are drinking and eating before me. Durvasa Muni got very angry. Ambrish Maharaj was very humble. With folded hands he was speaking politely to Durvasa Muni. But Durvasa Muni got so angry that Durvasa Muni plucked a hair from his tuft, from his shikha, and that hair he chanted mantras and struck on the ground, and a big demon-like personality came with a trident. And Durvasa Muni told that demon-like personality, go and kill Ambrish Maharaj. And that demon-like personality went to kill Ambrish Maharaj with his weapon. Ambrish Maharaj was not at all fearful. He is such a great devotee, completely dependent on Krishna. With folded hands he was standing and he was thinking, my life is in Krishna's hands, not in demon's hand. If Krishna wants, I will be killed. If Krishna doesn't want, I will not be killed. There is a popular saying, Mare Krishna Rakhe Krishna Mare Ke, which means that if Krishna wants to kill, nobody can protect. And if Krishna wants to protect, nobody can kill. So he was completely dependent on Krishna. With folded hands, without moving an inch from his position, he waited for whatever happens. At that time, Vishnu Sudarshan Chakra arrived there. Ambrish Maharaj was such a great devotee that Lord Vishnu always kept his Sudarshan Chakra in the palace of Ambrish Maharaj to protect from any enemies. The whole kingdom was protected by Sudarshan Chakra. So Sudarshan Chakra arrived there and it killed the demon. And that Sudarshan Chakra went behind Durvasa Muni. Seeing Sudarshan Chakra, Durvasa Muni got fearful and he ran away. We see when the danger was on Ambrish Maharaj, he didn't run away, he was standing. But when the danger was for Durvasa Muni, he ran away. But Sudarshan Chakra was behind him, radiating lots of heat, and Durvasa Muni was feeling heat on his back. So Durvasa Muni ran away in the forest. But Sudarshan Chakra was always behind him, in the caves, in the ocean, in the sky. But Sudarshan Chakra was always behind him. Finally, he went to his associates, friends, sages, but they said, we cannot help you, Sudarshan Chakra is very powerful. He went to the demigods, but they said, we cannot help you. Finally, he went to Brahmaji. Lord Brahma is the creator of this world. He is the father of Durvasa Muni. So Durvasa Muni appealed to Lord Brahma, please protect me from the Sudarshan Chakra. This is very hot, behind me, killing me. Brahma said, Vishnu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I am his servant. This Sudarshan Chakra is on behalf of Vishnu, so I cannot help you. So then Durvasa Muni went to Lord Shiva, who is Mahadev, who destroys the whole world, very powerful. Durvasa Muni is brother of Lord Shiva. So Durvasa Muni appealed to Lord Shiva, please help me, this Sudarshan Chakra is behind me, very hot. Lord Shiva said, I am servant of Vishnu, this Sudarshan Chakra is on behalf of Vishnu, I also cannot help you. The only person who can help you is Lord Vishnu. With great hesitation, Durvasa Muni went to Lord Vishnu. Durvasa Muni has hesitation and embarrassment because he tried to kill a devotee of Vishnu, Ambrish Maharaj. But still, for his own protection, he went to Vishnu. He paid obeisances to Vishnu. He said, my dear Lord Vishnu, your Sudarshan Chakra is behind me. It's very hot. I am feeling at my back. He is going to kill me. Please protect me. Vishnu said, I cannot help. Even though this is my Sudarshan Chakra, but Sudarshan Chakra is trying to kill you because you have offended Ambrish Maharaj. My devotee Ambrish Maharaj is a very great soul. He is so great and very dear to me. In fact, devotees are very dear to me. And anybody offends a devotee, I don't leave them, I punish them. You did a very big mistake of offending Ambrish Maharaj. Even though you are a very powerful yogi, but Ambrish Maharaj is a very pure devotee. And the purity of Ambrish Maharaj is higher than your yogic power. So I cannot do anything about it. If you want help, you have to seek forgiveness from Ambrish Maharaj. So then Durvasa Muni, who was very embarrassed, he came down again. And Ambrish Maharaj was waiting for Durvasa Muni that he will come back and have his meal. For one more year, Ambrish Maharaj waited without eating anything. That is the glory of Ambrish Maharaj. And then Durvasa Muni came, immediately went to touch the feet of Ambrish Maharaj. But Ambrish Maharaj didn't allow him to touch the feet. He picked him up, embraced him, and he said, my dear Brahmana, please don't do this. Durvasa Muni said, my dear Ambrish Maharaj, please forgive me. I became envious of you. I came to test you. You are such a great soul. You are dear to Vishnu. Please protect me from Sudarshan Chakra. Ambrish Maharaj said, no, I am not big soul. I am not great soul. You are great. And with folded hands, Ambrish Maharaj prayed to Sudarshan Chakra. Then, my dear Sudarshan Chakra, if at all I have done some good pious activities, devotional activities, then I request you, please leave Durvasa Muni. And because of Ambrish Maharaj's request, Sudarshan Chakra went away. And Durvasa Muni realized that Ambrish Maharaj is such a great soul. Even though I am a big yogi, but in front of the power of a yogi, a pure devotee wins. Because the purity of a devotee is much higher than yogic power. And then Ambrish Maharaj fed nice meal to Durvasa Muni, and Durvasa Muni blessed Ambrish Maharaj, and he left. And now wherever Durvasa Muni would go, he would glorify Ambrish Maharaj. So we see here, there are different types of yogas. Durvasa Muni is a yogi. Ambrish Maharaj is also a yogi. One is Dhyan yogi, one is Bhakti yogi. And different types of yogas, different processes of yogas give different kinds of result. Before going into details, we should know what is yoga, or the appropriate Sanskrit word is yog. In English it becomes yoga, but actual word is yog. And yog means plus, or yog means link. Yog is a process which links two, the soul and super soul, the living entity and God. They are linked together, and the process of linking is called yog. Addition, like 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So the plus sign links 1 and 1 and gives another result 2. In the same way, yog means a process by which soul and super soul, Ishwar and Jiva, living entity and God are linked together. And based on the variety of process, the name is given. But when we come in contact with Krishna, when we come in contact with God, we become better individuals. Our value increases. Just like if I take 1 liter milk, it will be say 40 rupees. If I take tap water, 1 liter tap water, it will be 0 rupees, freely available, or rain water. So I have 2 bottles, 1 liter milk and 1 liter water. One is 40 rupees, one is 0 rupees. So these 2 bottles combined together is 40 plus 0 is equal to 40. But suppose I take a big utensil and pour both of the content inside and mix milk and water. Now it will be 2 liter liquid worth 80 rupees. 40 plus 0 is equal to 80. How? The value of water increased. How it increased? Because it came in contact with milk. This is cheating process, but our milkman does this daily. Many milkmen do that. So in the same way, our value increases when we come in contact with God, when we become plus, when we link with God. So yoga is a process of linking with God. Now there are different types of yoga, primarily being karma yoga, jnana yoga, dhyan yoga and bhakti yoga. When a person is linking to God and is interested in karma, fruitive activities, that is called karma yoga. When a person is linking with God and is interested in jnana, knowledge, that is called jnana yoga. When a person is linking with God and is interested in dhyan, meditation, that is called dhyan yoga. And when a person is linking with God and is interested in serving God in devotion, that is called bhakti, bhakti yoga. Amrish Maharaj was practicing bhakti yoga. He was engaged in devotional service to Krishna. Durvasa Muni was practicing dhyan yoga. He was engaged in meditating on the form of Vishnu in the heart. The other people who practice jnana yoga by reading Vedic scriptures, Upanishad, Puranas and trying to understand the absolute truth. And the others who practice karma yoga, going to heavenly planets, working hard to get the fruits because they are interested in the fruits. So Bhagavad Gita explains all the 4 categories of yoga, and finally Krishna gives his opinion that the highest among them is yoginam api sarvesham, one who always practices, engages in devotional service, one who always thinks of Krishna. Krishna gives the essence of his instructions in Bhagavad Gita by saying, Man mana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. Krishna says, Man mana bhava. Man mana bhava means always think of me. Madbhakto, become my devotee. Madhyaji, worship me. Mam namaskuru, pay me respects. This is the instruction of Krishna, that we always think of Krishna, we become his devotee, we worship him and we pay our respects. This is highest yoga called bhakti yoga. By this we come in contact with Krishna. Now as we are not practiced, we cannot always 24 hours think of Krishna. He says, Man mana bhava, think of me. But can we think of Krishna 24 hours? No. So he gives the next option, Mad Bhakto. That means follow the rules and regulations of bhakti. Get up early morning, take bath, do Mangal Aarti, early morning Aarti, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Guru Puja, Bhagavatam class, Prasadam, festivals, Ekadashi, Janmashtami fasting. All these are rules and regulations of Bhakti Yoga. This we can do. Then he says, Madhyaji, worship me. That means we have a deity form of Krishna or a photo of Krishna. We worship with agarbatti, we worship with lamp, flowers, etc., water, fan. So this is worship of the deity. And then he says, if you can't do this, Mam Namaskru, pay me obeisances. That means we go in front of Krishna, fold our hands and touch our head on the ground and glorify the Lord. This is paying obeisances to Krishna. Dandavat Pranam. So this is easy to perform, even a small child can do. So Krishna gives us this process of Bhakti Yoga. So we should practice Bhakti Yoga. This is best yoga, easiest process in this modern age. We can't go to jungle and do dhyan. Yoga is for linking to God. Nowadays they have so many yoga clubs. In the name of yoga they teach exercise. They are called asana. In Dhyan Yoga there are 8 steps. In between one step is asana. Asana is part of yoga, not full yoga. But people think if I do asana, exercise, physical exercise, I am doing yoga. That is wrong conception, misconception. Yoga is linking to God. Exercise is helpful to keep our body and mind nicely so that we can perform the final process of samadhi and link to God. We can do dhyan. If the health is not good, if the mind is not peaceful, we can't concentrate. So asanas are done to keep our health good. Pranayam is done to keep our health good, mind peaceful, so that the yogi can do dhyan. But nowadays people don't do dhyan. They do asana and pranayam and they think we are doing yoga. That is not correct. So easiest to practice is Bhakti Yoga, wherein we love Krishna. We offer everything to Krishna with love. We perform devotional service. In the whole process of Bhakti Yoga, the most important is A. to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra on beads, B. to read and hear Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, C. to worship the deities, D. to associate with other Vaishnavas, especially senior devotees who are practicing since many years, who can guide us nicely, and E. to visit holy places like Sri Vrindavan Dham in Mathura, Sri Mayapur Dham in Navadvip, Sri Jagannath Puri Dham in Orissa, and there are many other rules and regulations, many other items which we perform in engagement of Bhakti Yoga. Even a child can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, even a child can sing in Kirtan, even a child can dance in Kirtan, even a child can sit in Srimad Bhagavatam class, even an illiterate person can chant, even an old person can chant. It doesn't require any qualification. This is not Hinduism. This is for everybody. Even those who are not born in part of India or those who are not born in Hindu families, they are practicing Krishna consciousness. In ISKCON society, we have so many Vaishnavas who are from foreign soil and they are great souls, advanced souls. They are practicing chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, reading and giving lectures on Srimad Bhagavatam. So Bhakti Yoga is universal. Bhakti Yoga is for everybody. It doesn't require any pre-qualification. Whether you are rich or poor, man or woman, educated or uneducated, small or big, anybody can practice Bhakti Yoga. There are so many great examples like Hanuman. He used to serve Lord Ramchandra and he is so popular among devotees. He is worshipped by masses. What is Hanuman's qualification? He did seva, he did service, he did devotional service to Lord Ramchandra. That is his qualification. There are gopis of Vrindavan. They were simple coward women, gopis, simply taking care of cows, doing household activities, making butter. They didn't practice any yoga called dhyan, meditation, or asan, or austerities, or studying Vedas, or brahmacharya. They just loved Krishna as a boy, and Krishna was so pleased with them. Gopis are so famous and popular as the highest devotees of Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a sannyasi. He himself said that the best worship is that of the gopis because they surrendered everything to Krishna. They were completely dedicated to the service of the Lord. So, like this, there are so many examples of great devotees who practiced devotional service and achieved contact with Krishna. They achieved the goal of human life. Our goal of life is to go back to Krishna. Our original home is with Krishna, and the only way to go back to Krishna is to do devotional service to Krishna. That is bhakti. Bhakti yoga. Bhakti means devotional service. Service done with love. Service not done with salary. Service done with love for the Lord. So when we do that, any small seva we do, small service we do, Krishna is pleased. So whatever we do it for Krishna. If you are earning for the family, give the result of your hard work to Krishna. Give some charity. That will please Krishna. Whatever we do it for Krishna. That is Bhakti Yoga. So we should practice Bhakti Yoga for our own benefit. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.